This is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Fanfare, here he is, Michael Gerard Tyson with that patented white towel, the black shorts. This is as good as it gets, champ.
I mean, what an iconic look, right? I mean, it is what our childhood was made of. Watching Mike Tyson with that stare, with the posse, with the crowd walking to the octagon, ready to go and tear somebody up. Iron Mike Tyson with the white towel, the black shorts, and no socks. Dude, this is what us kids in Louisiana, we looked up to him. He was a hero. It was like he was wearing a cape because he had on the white towel.
And I know you've seen some of the training footage. Got a pretty good sprawl. Perhaps that's going to be useful here tonight. A lot of these heavyweights are going to try to take Tyson down. Let's see how it goes for Iron Mike tonight. Has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bone Crusher. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the World, Mike Tyson!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Oh, well, this year, Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi is quickly becoming an established spot here on the UFC event calendar. We are back and feeling all of that energy and then some here tonight.
I mean, it's beautiful. I remember taking a tour of it before it was ready. Dana and I went on a tour of Etihad Arena, and it was everything that they promised. Beautiful venue, and they've had some tremendous fights for an event and for an arena that's been in existence for not long. Big moments have already happened. Habib retiring to Islam Makhachev becoming the champion. This is starting to become an historic place for mixed martial arts fights.
You're right, it has been a special week as usual leading up to a big UFC pay-per-view. Now the fighters need to stop focusing on the visuals and focus on the tasks at hand.
He gets to the single collar ties. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Now goes to the uppercut. Fast pace here in the early going. Big hook.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Man, no feeling out process whatsoever. These strikers are getting after it all.
They don't like each other, and they're trying to get the opponent out of there right away. Oh!
Tyson gets stunned there by that stiff jab. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. He needs to shove the knees, get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. Changing the position.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
Posture, look for those heavy shots now.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Nice positional control here.
Posture up and drop some bombs.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Just over 2 minutes to go. Tyson getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it. In the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Using a lot of good movement.
Tyson getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Armbar attempt.
Oh, that looks tight.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish his fight. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep a dominant position.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Tyson. Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Tyson's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. What a strike from off of his back. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. And that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Change levels, shoot that single, go right through him, and just stay on top half and ground and pound. Just stay on that.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this one.
No, and he does it the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're gonna turn to your knees, he'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that power. You gotta go back to guys like Mark Munoz. We used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of support.
Tyson's got to bruise a disappearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Man!
Oh, uppercut.
Out of range with that one. Slips that left hand. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots for time.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
So unable to connect on the uppercut. Not much behind the takedown offering there. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Man, has his chin been tested early.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose.
He's going to guillotine. Got it very tight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
Getting him on here. He's got to be careful here.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Tyson.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Scramble, get up.
He's not okay. He's not okay.
Don't let him go to the mount. Keep on your side.
And now the elbow. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Takes his back now.
That was nice.
Oh!
Oh, right into mount.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
I need more action on the ground. His ref's gonna stand you
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh! What a fight so far! All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
Be careful. Learn his guard.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
champ.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that. Oh, big left hand! Oh! Oh! Man, has his chin been tested early.
It's a good right hand right there.
Some separation. Well, no feeling out process today. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell another so bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here and try to stop this fight.
Trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Oh! There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh! Oh, no!
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Got to be careful here.
All right, let's go. Let's get this round.
Beautiful transition.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Tyson. Oh! All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
And now he's got the back. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. So mercifully, the round comes to an end. Multiple knockdowns there, maybe a 10-8, maybe even a 10-7. Huge round from Mike Tyson.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this one. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent starting to sweat.
Immediately gets the underhook. Takedown defense holds up. Hook in the clinch there is good.
Oh,
now some uppercuts.
he better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts with this position.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's a
opponent.
bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer. That left hook is crazy.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps.
Guillotine jump. Yup, that guillotine's deep. That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot allow his opponent to get to his back. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here.
Big combination.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Well, who would have thought that the former boxing champion Iron Mike Tyson would become a bona fide UFC contender? This win tonight is certainly a step in the right direction. He had a lot of doubters and naysayers coming into this one, but Mike Tyson